Hello, 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 my people. Welcome to our session. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher. I'm doing
Hello.
great. Thank you.
Good. How was the weekend?
It was so good, teacher.
It was so good. Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
it was the
Mine.
same for me. I could
Oh,
take some rest.
oh, that's good. That's good. For me, it was the best weekend ever. Like the best weekend in my whole life, I would say. So I'm very happy today. I'm very happy. I'm very excited for everything. And I hope that you are happy as well today, because today we're gonna have a great class. My people, today we're having our 12th session. It means that we're about to finish this first cycle of the B2 level, guys. You are almost there. Remember that today is we're having our regular session, and then tomorrow, April the 18th, you guys are working on in groups. I'm going to give you some time for you to get in groups, for you to finish preparing your project. I'm going to be visiting the groups, I'm going to be giving you feedback and so on. And then, so tomorrow at midnight, you have to send me your first project progress, okay? And then on Wednesday, you guys are having the final tests and the speaking exam as well, okay? So I think for the speaking part, we are going to have a group session, and then since we only have a 3-hour session, and like you take 2 hours mostly um on the written part, then for the speaking section, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to work on, like individually, or asking you individual questions. So I will give you more information about it probably tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to give you information about the final test and so on. So as for today, we're going to have a regular session. So I'm going to share the agenda. That we're going to begin with a warming up activity about gerunds and infinitives, which is our main topic for today. Then we're going to work on the book on pages 118 and 119. We are going to do a grammar review related to this topic. Then you guys are going to have your break from 7:30 to 7:40. And then in the second part, we are going to have a graded a class activity that is a extra practice related to this topic from my English lab. And then this practice is going to be graded, okay? This part, okay? But you are going to work in groups, so it should be fine. I mean, it's just a regular activity like the ones we always do in our sessions, but this time I'm just going to I'm going to give you a grade, but that's it, okay? So let's start, my people. I will share a link with you with an activity for you to review this topic that is infinitives and gerunds. So it's a game. I have another game, um but we're going to do it after the grammar explanation, okay? Mm, good, good, good. Let me find the chat here. Here we go. So in this short game, an easy game, you are going to answer some questions related to gerunds and infinitives, and we are going to review this topic today. So if you have questions about it, don't worry, okay? This is just a warming up. This is just to review this previous topic. If you remember something about it, if you have questions, then of course we're going to clarify all your doubts, all the questions that you may have, okay? So I already sent the link on the chat. This is how to play. You are going to select the correct answer. So you are going to good. Here, you're going to select the correct answer, then you're going to click on next. Once you are sure you selected the correct answer, you need to press submit, but you need to be sure to do this within the given time, okay? Some questions may have multiple answers, so make sure all of them are selected. Good. Yes, Maida, I am going to send you the link again. No worries.
Choose.
So for example, this one, the pavement was icy, so we walked very carefully. We were afraid from falling to fall or of failing. So you need to choose which one you think is the best option or the one that finishes the sentence. Be careful with the time here. So you have 40 seconds to answer. Then you click on the one that you think is correct, and you then click submit here. We were afraid from falling to fall or of failing, so I'm going to choose this one. The correct answer was of failing. Click on submit, and then you move on, okay? And then you will see more and more and more answers and more questions. Sorry. Clear, guys? Is this activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, very good. So please start with that exercise and let me know when you finish the game. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to call the attendance in the meantime, okay? So while you finish the game, I'm going to call the attendance. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Viloria Joeli.
Here, teacher.
Good. Very good. Baca Dain Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Good. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer. John Hammer. Hello, hello. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer, you are in the session, but maybe you are so focused on the game that you can't hear that I'm calling you. I'm going to call you in a little bit. Cordero Castellanos, Brian. Brian is missing today. Not here yet. Córdoba Miranda, Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Durán Ardila, Silvia Alejandra. Silvia, hello Silvia.
Present, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, very good, no worries. Fonseca Garcia Freddy.
I'm here, teacher.
Great. Liscano Ariza Judy Lisette.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Lozada Díaz Diana Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Great. Hold on. Lozada Uribe Daniela.
Present, teacher.
Awesome, very good.
Lo que pasa es que yo no vendía
Oopsie. Guys, careful with your mics. Muñoz Salazar Andrea Juliana.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Pérez Ardila Natalie.
I'm here, teacher.
Very good. Pinzón Linares Mayra Juliet.
Present, teacher.
Good. Plata Vargas Mayra Alejandra.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, very good. Sandoval Miranda Angélica Stephanie.
Hi, teacher.
Good. Sierra Jaimes Daniela Fernanda.
Hi, teacher.
Good. Velasco Uribe Ana María.
Hi, teacher. I'm here.
Okay, Anita, very good. Vera Peña Jennifer Jimena.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Again, my friend, Carrero Bonilla John Hammer. John. Hello. Can you hear us? Yes, Silvia, I heard you. No worries. I know that you are here. And I heard you. John Carrero. Well, I'm going to call you in a couple of minutes, okay? Guys, did you finish the activity?
Yes, teacher, I have finished.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, very good. That was just to start with today's session. So let's move on. Let's continue. We are going to open our books and we are going to page 118, please. Page 118. I'll share here my agenda. My screen. I'll share my screen. There you go. Okay, So in this exercise, before we work on the use of gerunds and infinitives, we are going to discuss the following question. If someone really wants to become a celebrity, you know, we have been talking about celebrities, media, fame, and so on. So regarding this topic, if someone really wants to become a celebrity, what kind of personality are they likely to have? Have you met someone like this? So if you want to become a celebrity, what kind of personality do you think you need in order to become a celebrity? What do you think?
Maybe to be confident.
Okay, to be confident. Okay, very good, Freddy. What else? What else, guys? What else do you think?
Maybe an
To be
outgoing
kind.
person.
To be kind. What else here? Who was saying?
Outgoing.
Outgoing. Okay, very good. Outgoing, friendly, kind.
To have
Um,
ambition.
okay, ambition.
Or
Yes.
teacher, maybe the opposite, like kind or upset, like selfish. You know, in some case, celebrities are not only is a
Yeah.
good things, it's
Okay.
the opposite.
Yeah, sometimes they're not very nice, right? Sometimes they're not friendly, sometimes
And
they're
in
not.
fact, and for that, they become in a celebrity because their personality.
So, okay, very good. Some of them, if you remember this vocabulary from Friday,
Controversial person, teacher.
a controversial person. Yes.
It's the meaning the Daniela said that.
Okay, so as Daniela was saying that maybe some celebrities, they are not very nice, they're not friendly. So sometimes they get recognized by having a reputation for acting like a diva. So if you remember that on Friday, we were talking about celebrities that are recognized for having a reputation for acting like a diva. We mentioned in our Colombian version of celebrities, we have Amparo Grisales. Some of you mentioned who was it?
Madonna.
Madonna, yes, that one. Also, you need to be very strong. Your personality needs to be like very like strong and not being ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of fame. Because remember that when you become famous, you feel a lot of pressure all the time, and you need to get used to bad comments and people talking about your life, and sometimes people think that they have the right to judge. So people are very judgmental, right? So sometimes you need to be very strong in order to deal with that kind of situation. Guys, have you ever met anyone like this, or have you ever met a celebrity, or are maybe you are friends with one person that is a celebrity? I don't know, maybe, or someone that is recognized in the area in Colombia or in Bucaramanga. Are you friends with a person like this or not?
Teacher, in my case, I was accustomed to see celebrity because I was born in Cartagena. For that reason, I used to see a lot of celebrity near
Oh,
to me.
really? So
Mhm.
you missed our class on Friday. We were talking about celebrities and meeting celebrities, and I can't forget, and forgive as well, Julie, because Julie
Sorry, teacher.
because Julie met my favorite singer, which is Ricardo Arjona, and she didn't do anything. and I and I can't
Because I
forgive
was
her.
very nervous, teacher.
No, Julie, come on. How can you do that? So Julie saw Ricardo Arjona and she didn't do anything. She was like nervous and she was, I mean, I understand, but come on. It's Ricardo Arjona. And even her favorite singer, which is Cani Garcia, she saw Cani and she didn't do anything. Julie, we're so disappointed. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, if Harold, who did you meet?
Teacher, I meet Ricardo Montaner, Amparo Grisales, Barack Obama,
Barack
and
Obama?
Oh my God,
Really?
yes.
Marado Mama.
And what
I
did you
know you
do?
remember that in Colombia was the place where the La Cumbre de las Américas was played. And for that reason, I study in the central historic of the city. And for that
Mhm,
reason, I used to be there. And in
mhm.
that time, I couldn't see him.
Okay, okay, very good. That's very exciting. Like honestly, that's so exciting that yeah, that you got to meet all those famous people. And I hope,
Alejandra's karate too.
oh really? Were they nice? Were
Yeah,
they nice to you or did they act
yes,
like,
I guess that she is taller than me, and I'm 1.9.
oh wow, really?
Yeah, she's
She's-
a tall woman.
Oh, wow. I'm sure she is. Well, I have only seen her on TV, but she seems to be really tall, very tall. So, and you are tall as well. So imagine that. Okay, that's so interesting. People, we are going to work and we're going to do the quiz here. And you are going to answer these questions that says, have you got what it takes to become a celebrity? Do a request and find out. So for example, in number one, it says, it's a friend's birthday and she wants to go to a club to celebrate, but she's not sure where. What do you do? Option A, you suggest going somewhere for fun where you're likely to bump into other friends. That means to, meet other people or meet other friends, like encontrarse, como estrellarse o encontrarse con estas personas. That is the meaning of bump into. You don't like making suggestions about where to go. You are happy to let other people decide. Or C, you wait to see where your friend decides to go. If it's not the right place to be seen, you will make an excuse and do something else instead. Guys, you need to be honest here. We are not going to judge you, okay? We're not going to be judgmental. Of course not, okay? So you are going to say, okay, so for the first one, let me zoom here more so that you can see better. For example, if in the first one you say, okay, I would choose a, for example, let's say option B, let's say. So you say, okay, I'm going with option B. Then number two, you read the question and then you say, okay, I'm going for option C. I haven't read, so I'm just making things up. I'm just like choosing randomly. And then you say, okay, for option three, I'm going to choose A and then C and so on, okay? Then when you finish, you need to sum, okay? You need to add up your scores. So, for example, here, scores. In question number one, Q1 means question one. If you answered letter A, you write 2 points. So you need a piece of paper. You need here a piece of paper to write down your score. So, for example, in number one, I chose B. Okay, I chose B. So question number one, B. Okay, B gives me 1. B gives me 1 point. For question number two, I chose C. Okay, I would go C. Question number two, C gives me 3 points. Okay, and I start writing down my score. When I finish, I sum up or add up all of those numbers and I get a big number. So for example, I said, okay, at the end I got 20 points or I got 10 or I got 15, okay? And then we will check the answers, okay, to the quiz. Is it clear? Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, or do you
Yes,
want me to
teacher.
explain it? Yes, is it
Yes,
clear
it is
or do
clear.
you want? Okay, very good.
Yes.
So please start. Please start. Let me know when you finish. Remember, read the questions, answer, and then here, take a look at the scores and add the numbers up. Thank you very much. Please start. Okay, we have one person that already finished, and it's Freddie. What about you guys? Are you about to finish or not yet?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you finished?
Yes.
Okay. Who
Yes,
has,
teacher.
yes, okay. All of you already finished, or do you need 1 minute or more?
1 minute.
Okay, okay, go ahead. Okay, guys, so now it's time to find or to see the results of your test. So we are going to turn to page 130 and we're going to check what the test says. So here, it's on, oh, where is it? Page 130, are we here? Oh, yes. Unit 12, language focus 1. So if you have 9 points or less, you need to read this. And it says celebrity potential, 0 out of 10. If you got between 9 and 13 points, well, you have some potential, so you need to read. If you have 14 to 18 points, your celebrity potential is 10 out of 10. So you are going to read and you are going to let me know if you are happy with the results. If you, not only if you're happy, but if you agree with the results, if you think that this is accurate, or if you say, no, this is crazy, like, no way, I don't agree with, this is crazy. So please read your results and let me know if you agree or disagree, please. Who of you has got the potential to become a celebrity? Did any of you get 14 to 18 points?
I just got a score of 10.
You got 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one?
Me too.
12.
You got what?
12, the number 12.
Oh, 12. I
12
understood
points.
one. Okay, 12. So again, celebrity potential, you are in this category. So you are in the middle. You are almost there. Who did any of you get 14 or 18 or none of you? Do we have
None.
no?
Not me. No.
Not you. So do we have a celebrity in, like, a potential celebrity in our sessions? Do we have one? No? I guess no. Did you get 9 points or less? 9 points or less.
All people is in the middle.
Yes,
teacher.
11 points.
You got 11. Okay, okay.
Well,
Okay. Okay. Do you agree with what it says here? Do you agree with this? You are self-confident and comfortable in your own skin. Always try to treat other people with consideration. You are far too sensible to worry about being famous. If you attract attention in life, that's great, but you aren't going to lose any sleep over it. Do you agree with what it says here? With everything it says?
It's a good
I
bridge.
agree.
Yeah.
I think it's a good description. I think it's good. I mean, I think it summarizes what you are. I mean, you're not shy at all. You are confident and you are comfortable in your own skin. However, you are not interested in becoming a celebrity. And according to this, it says that you have the celebrity potential there. You have some of the potential, but not 100% of it to become a celebrity. And I don't think you guys are interested in becoming one. I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe you are. Who knows? So people, now we're going to pay attention to the grammar explanation. And before we start, we are going to underline all the infinitives, that is to plus the verb in the quiz, and you are going to circle all the gerunds. So you will do something like this. Let me open here this tool that you have, where you can highlight and then circle. It's a friend's birthday. She wants to go. Okay, she wants to go to a club to celebrate. We have here infinitives. And then we have gerunds. So we can have a gerund here. You suggest going. Oh, it's not very like big, but okay. You suggest going. You don't like making suggestions where to go. You don't like making. Very good. You wait and see what your friends decides to. Okay, so that is what I want you to do with all the questions here. You are going to underline the infinitives and you are going to circle all the gerunds here, okay? Clear, guys? Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please start. Okay, let's if you didn't finish, that's okay. What I wanted to do was just for you to identify infinitives and gerunds. Now we're going to pay attention here to the explanation. So we are going to do it here, the uses of gerunds and infinitives. So gerunds here, the grammatically gerunds, that is the verb with the ing form, are used in the same way as nouns and pronouns. So we can use gerunds as the subject or object of the sentence. Remember that the object of the sentence is the one that receives, that is written down after the verb, and it's the one receiving the action, okay? So we can use gerunds as or in the same way as nouns or pronouns. For example, as the subject or object of the sentence, we say too much sunbathing is bad for your skin. So here, sunbathing, I mean, it's a verb with the ing form, but it's acting as the subject of the sentence. I'm saying too much sunbathing is bad for your skin. And then here I hate being late. So I hate something, right? So I am using a gerund here because this is acting as the object of the sentence, the one that receives the action. I hate being late. We can also use gerunds after a preposition. So for example, we have she's very good at organizing things. She's very good at speaking in public. She's very good at organizing things. She's very good at drawing. She's very good at cooking. He's very good at painting. Okay, so after certain prepositions, we use ing. He acted without thinking.
But in the
Yes.
last example, he acts without thinking. Also, thinking acts like a pronoun, no? He acts without thinking. Or for example, he acts thinking. In this case, we can use gerunds.
Gerund, yes.
Yes,
gerund.
because thinking is like a noun.
Oh, it's like it's like an activity
I'm not sure
or
that
something.
it's a noun or pronouns, but if we remove without, also we use thinking because thinking in this case act like a noun or pronouns.
He acted thinking about, well, he acted thinking about, for example, he acted thinking about her daughter. Yes, I mean, yes, it can also function as the object, okay, as the object, because here the main verb would be act, okay, in this case, well, acted, right? So in this case, it will be functioning as the object of the sentence. Okay. However, since we're using here a preposition, we also need to use the ing form, the gerund. So he acted without thinking. Good. Certain verbs are followed by the gerund. So certain verbs like admit, can stand, consider, deny, enjoy, hate, imagine, like, dislike, love, mind, don't mind, miss, practice, risk, suggest. Okay, so after those verbs, we need to use the ing form. For example, and I say, oh, I missed meeting my friends. I suggest going to that restaurant, or I don't mind working on Saturday. I dislike I dislike swimming, for example. I hate cooking. I enjoy watching movies. I denied breaking the law, for example. So after
That is like a state, because imagine like this, like love is a verb in a state, no?
Oh, stay verbs, yes, stay verbs. Stay verbs, yes. Very good. So also But we are not talking about using the gerunds in those verbs. No estamos hablando de usando el gerundio en esos verbos, sino después de utilizar estos verbos, okay? For example, like nunca lo voy a utilizar en forma continua. Yo no digo I am liking, right? No, I mean it's only in certain it's not correct, because it is a stay verb. Es un verbo, it's a stay verb, so we don't use it with ing form. However, hay algunas propagandas como, for example, the McDonald's that says I'm loving it. En realidad, el uso de I'm loving it there es más como para que sea catchy, como que sea para llamar la atención, right? Pero en realidad gramaticalmente it's not correct because that is a stoic verb y los sentimientos like love, enjoy, hate, like, dislike, si son stay verbs es porque es algo que es permanente, okay? So no es algo que pueda utilizar en forma continua. But I'm talking here hablo de aquí de que el gerundio se utiliza después de ciertos verbos. Por ejemplo, si yo tengo admit here y luego sigue otro verbo, ese es otro verbo, lo voy a utilizar con forma de gerundio, o sea, ing. El can't stand, for example, I can't stand, clean, yes. I can't stand.
About the project.
I can't stand. Yes.
I didn't, of course.
I can't stand my teacher telling me all the time that I need to present my project
tomorrow.
I can't stand her. So after those verbs, we always use the gerunds. Okay. Okay, there are also some noun phrases which take the gerund. For example, have difficulty or have trouble. So those are noun phrases that after those noun phrases, we need to use the gerund. For example, we're having trouble recruiting new staff. We are having difficulty finding a new person for that job. We are having difficulty learning the new rules, for example. Okay, so after those phrasal verbs, we can also use the gerund. There are also a number of useful patterns with it plus the gerund. For example, when I say it's worth seeing the gardens in the summer, it's not used talking to her. She won't change her mind. So with also patterns, it is worth seeing, it's not used, it's good, something with ing. After those patterns, we also use the gerund, okay? Good. Is it clear so far?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Remember, notice the negative form of the gerund. I want to achieve immortality through not dying. So if I want to make the sentence negative and I have a gerund, I simply add not. Okay, not dying. I don't use any other auxiliary. I don't use do, don't, doesn't. No, I simply add not. So I want to achieve immortality through not dying. I don't say through don't dying. No, not dying. And that's it. Okay, good. Now, infinitives.
Teacher, sorry. So when we use it, we have to use gerund when we use it.
No, I'm talking like with patterns, con algunos patrones, algunas oraciones with some sentences that starts with it, que empiezan con el it. Okay, for example, aquí it's worth, it's good, it's no use talking to her, it's good seeing a doctor, for example. If you are sick, it's good seeing, oh, sorry, I'm not writing anything. Let me change. It's good seeing a doctor. Okay, so here with certain patterns, con ciertas oraciones que llevan ese it So estos patterns. Yes, John.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello. Hello.
Well, I got a question about the last sentence. It says it's not use talking to her. I don't know what no use means here. Can you
I
tell me,
mean,
please?
here in that context, it means it's no sense talking to her. It's no use talking to her. It's no sense talking to her. It means that she is very clear about her decision and nothing is going to change her mind. So it's a synonym of it's
Like
no
be
sense.
determined, right?
Sorry. Yeah, she's
She is
determined.
determined.
Yeah, she made a decision and there is nothing in the world that can change her mind. Okay, that is the meaning of
And,
that sentence. Of
and
course.
can you give me another example, please? Maybe just to
But
make sure that I can get
it's
it.
not okay. It's with the same one. It's not use.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not you.
Okay. It's not use. Hold on. Somebody's in the waiting room. It's not use. Cleaning the house. For example, it's not use cleaning the house now. We are building we're building something inside.
One question.
Okay, it means that it doesn't make sense
Yeah,
because we are working on it, right?
yeah, we're
Inside the
working on
house.
it. So we are
So if we
remodeling
clean
our
the house,
house. Yes, we are remodeling our
um,
house. So why should we clean the house if tomorrow there is going to be a lot of dust and we're not living there, so we don't need to clean it right now. I mean, if we're not living there, I mean, it's not used or it's not worth cleaning the house right now. Like what for?
okay, teacher, thank you so much.
You are
I
very
got it. Thank you so much.
okay. Very good. Awesome. Maida, yes.
Teacher, I was asking myself, why you don't put a T in it's not use? I thought that it will be it's not use cleaning the house now.
No, because not with a T is when you are only like for example answering or when you say, for example, is he happy? No, he's not. Okay, when I'm answering something. However, there are some expressions that in this case is not that not. It's just like no. It's no use. It means like no sense. I don't say not sense. So here it's a different kind of no. It's a different
Okay.
kind of no. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now let's move on to the infinitives. Infinitives, we have two kinds of infinitives. Infinitives with to and infinitives without to. So now we're going to pay attention to the infinitives with to. Okay. Infinitives are not generally used as the subject of sentences. They're mostly commonly used in the following instruction. So for example, if I want to use it as the subject of the sentence, I use the gerund. For example, I say, drinking water is good for your health. So I'm using drinking not as a verb, but as a noun of the sentence. So I say drinking water is good for your health. Smoking is bad for your lungs. Working out gives you energy, for example. So since those verbs are not acting as a verb, but they're acting as the noun of the sentence, I use it with the ing form or with the gerund form. Now, the infinitives are not commonly used or not generally used as a subject of the sentence. So I don't say to drink water is good for your health. I'm not saying that is incorrect. We're not saying that is incorrect. However, they're not generally used, okay? So it's more common to say drinking water instead of saying to drink water. It's more common to say working out instead of saying to work out. So, okay. However, we have infinitives with two that are mostly common in the following constructions. So we have verb plus infinitives. Certain verbs are followed by the infinitive to. The most important, remember that the list is long, but these are the most important. The most important include a for, agree, decide, expect, hope, manage, offer, plan, pretend, promise, refuse, seem, tend, threaten, want. These are just examples, guys. Remember that this topic is longer, and same thing with here when we were talking about a certain verbs, like that for the gerund. Recuerden que este es un tema que puede llegar a ser un poco extenso en el sentido de que como son tantos verbos, es un trabajo constante. Esos son algunos ejemplos, right? Ahora, la pregunta es, teacher, how do I know cómo sé si utilizo el gerundio o si utilizo el infinitivo? Everything depends on the verb. Todo depende del verbo, el primer verbo, right? Todo depende de ese verbo para saber si utilizo el infinitivo o el gerundio. Teacher, ¿hay una regla para saber con cuál verbo sí, con cuál verbo no? Realmente no hay una regla específica para indicarme, ok, verbos regulares se utilizan con el gerundio, verbos irregulares con el infinitivo. Si hubiese una regla, sería un mundo maravilloso, ideal y perfecto, right? However, sin embargo, no hay una regla particular. Harold, yes, you're raising your hand.
Hi, teacher, sorry, I've seen that it's a topic related when what kind of verb do we have to use. But for example, we stop and the next verb is ing, but you can use it
Both.
with two, but I don't know if this topic is the same or, but I know that the sentence changes if you use ing.
Changes.
Or
Yes.
changes if you use ing or you use the basic form.
Okay, so for example, when you say stop smoking or stop talking and stop to talk, that's what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is a topic in which sometimes after certain verbs, not all the verbs, after certain or verbs in particular, we can also use with ing, and we can also use with to. For example, when I say, oh, I remember going to my grandma's house last week, or remember to go to your grandma's house tomorrow, for example. It's different, right? Because when I say I remember going with the gerund, it means that something in the past. For example, oh, I remember closing the door when I left. I don't know why when I came home it was opened, because I remember closing the door. So this one, or this structure is because I'm talking about the past. But if I'm talking about the present, I say, okay, how to remember to buy a fruit for tomorrow's breakfast, or remember to visit, or remember to go to the doctor's appointment tomorrow. But the meaning changes. Yes, John, the meaning changes. So we need to be extra careful in certain verbs. It doesn't apply to all the verbs. This is only in particular verbs, but the meaning changes, okay? The meaning changes. I can look for information about it, and I can send you extra information about this topic, okay? So I will send you more information about it. Is it clear, Harold? Did I answer your question?
Yes, teacher, I got it.
Okay,
Thank
very
you.
good. Very good. Of course, you're very welcome. Then we have certain plus infinitive. So we have certain verbs that are followed by the infinitive. For example, afford, agree, decide. Well, we already read this. For example, he has agreed to come into the studio and do an interview. So agreed to come. Okay. Or she refused to answer any question about her engagement. So I am going to use that after this verb, after the verb agree, after the verb refuse, I am going to use the infinitive with to. I offered to travel to that city instead of going to this other one. Or I plan to invite my dad to have lunch for his birthday. Or I promise to call you when I come back or when I land. Or they tend to produce or they tend to be more active at night. Okay, so after these verbs, or I want to go to the party, I want to travel, I want to leave, I want to. Okay? So after these verbs, we are going to use the verb with the infinitive and with the preposition to.
Teacher, sorry.
Yes.
Subject of sentences is, for example, working out. That is to go.
Yeah. With whatever. What
The question is, can you give me or can give us some example of subject of sentence?
Of course. So remember that in one sentence, we usually start with the subject, right? So we say, hold on, let me change this. So the structure or the basic structure of a sentence is subject, verb, object. That is the most basic structure. La estructura más básica, sujeto, verbo, objeto, right? However, sin embargo, a veces los sujetos, the subject, it's not a person or an animal or a city or a place, right? Or a thing. Sometimes it is a verb, okay? So let me write examples here. I say, drinking coffee gives you energy. Oh, shoot. I don't know why I'm writing too bad today. Drinking coffee gives you energy. So in this sentence, drinking coffee or drinking in particular is acting as the subject of the sentence. Change the color. Subject. So since drinking is a verb, I need to use the gerund. Then we have subject. What is the verb of the sentence? Give, right? Gives.
Give.
Very good. So this is the subject verb, or the verb of the sentence. And then you energy. This is the object. This is the object. Subject, verb, object. Okay. So subject, verb, object. In this case, the subject is not a person. The subject is not a place. The subject is not an animal. The subject is a verb that is acting as or is referring to an activity somehow. Beber café te da energía, right? Yo no lo traduzco español como bebiendo café, porque a veces el ing uno dice, pero es que el ing es el ando, endo, right? No, pero es que en español yo no digo bebiendo café te da energía. No, it's just beber café te da energía. En español lo utilizo en la forma base, pero en inglés debo utilizarlo con ing. For example, another sentence here. Let's see. What the movies is great free time activity. Okay, let me change the color. Watching movies is a great free time activity. So here, the subject of the sentence is watching movies. So since it is acting as the subject of the sentence, I need to use gerund, okay? So this watching movie is not the verb, it's not the action, it's the activity. And it's since it's acting as a subject, I need to use it with the gerund. Okay, so watch a movie. What is the verb in this sentence? Is. What is the object? Is a great, or the complement is a great free time activity. Okay, clear, Daniela? Is it clear?
Clear, teacher, thanks.
Okay, very good, very good. Is it clear for all of you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yeah?
teacher.
Okay, very good. Then let's go with adjective plus infinitive. Many adjectives are followed by an infinitive with to. For example, it's easy to see. Easy, it is an adjective, and after the that adjective, I am going to use the verb with the infinitive. It's easy to see. It's fun to watch. It's great to it's great to do that activity. It's great to travel. Or he was the first to suggest a new approach. So again, first, this is an adjective, right? And after the adjectives, I need to use, or I can use the infinitive with to. Not always, but with many adjectives, okay? Many adjectives. I'm not going to say that all the adjectives are followed by an infinitive because it's after some adjective or after the majority, but not 100% of the adjectives, okay? Three common constructions with adjective plus infinitive with to are to plus adjective plus infinitive. He is too experienced to make such a simple mistake. Okay, so to plus adjective plus infinitive. Then we have not plus adjective plus enough plus infinitive. Maria isn't old enough to go on her own. She is not she's not old enough to live by her own. Ella no es lo suficientemente adulta para vivir sola. So she's not old enough to live on her own or to go out on her own. Another construction, we have adjective plus for plus person plus infinitive. It's easy for people to get information over the internet. It's easy for Harold to speak in public, for example. It's easy for Maida to make friends. It's easy for my mom to cook. It's easy for me to learn English, for example. Okay, so that structure is very common with the adjective plus infinitive. Difficult? Okay, clear, guys? Is it clear so far?
Teacher, an exception would be when you said before that with good, we can use the ing, right? With good.
Yeah,
Or
I
with
mean,
word.
it depends on the friend. It depends on the sentence.
Okay.
Depends on the sentence.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Then we have noun plus infinitive. So the following nouns are followed by the infinitive with to. Chance, decision, effort, opportunity, time. Okay. And their best chance to win. So here we have, these are nouns, okay? So after those nouns, we use to. They really made an effort to make us feel at home, an effort to, a chance to, and then the verb, okay, with that in the base form. We also use with something, nowhere, etc. plus infinitive. So we often use the infinitive with to after words like no one, nothing, nowhere, something, somewhere, what, where. For example, there was nowhere to buy a newspaper at the time of night. Or would you like something to eat before you go? So after those sentences or after those words, we generally use, or we often use, the infinitive with to. Okay. We need somewhere to go. For example, we need somewhere to go. We need something to eat. There is nothing to worry about. Okay, so those are examples of this thing. Clear, guys? Is it clear so far? Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Infinitive of purpose. Okay, we use an infinitive with to explain why someone does something. That is the infinitive of purpose, which is to express purpose, right? For example, Helen has gone out to buy a newspaper. Helen ha salido a comprar un periódico. So the purpose here, the reason why she did something, it's the purpose of that activity. So we generally use it with to, okay, with the infinitive with to. So Helen has gone out to buy a newspaper. I am studying hard to pass my test. He's working out to become fit. She's cooking to surprise her mom, for example. Okay, so when I'm talking about a purpose of someone doing something, we generally use the infinitive with to. Okay, it doesn't matter the verb, like mostly. It doesn't matter the previous verb. When I'm talking about the purpose, I use the preposition or the infinitive with to. For example, let me. Otherwise, he's going to die. He is saving money to buy a house. So the reason why he's saving money is to buy a house. So that is the infinitive of purpose. She's cleaning the house or the apartment or the flat to invite her friends over. Just clean the flat, invite her friends over. So the purpose of she doing some activity or an activity is because she wants to invite her friends over, or she wants to invite her friends for dinner or for something. So that is the infinitive of purpose. Okay. Good. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
In more formal English, we can use in order to. Taxes have been increased in order to reduce inflation. So we can also use taxes have been increased to reduce, but inflation. Taxes have been increased in order to reduce inflation, or taxes have been increased to reduce inflation. So in order to, it sounds more formal. Or I can write, he's saving money in order to buy a house. She's cleaning the flat in order to invite her friends over. But this is a more formal English, okay? Remember, we formed the negative infinitive with not to plus the verb. I told you not to do that. I don't say, I told you don't do that. No, I told you not to do. I told him not to buy a house. I asked her not to go out tonight, for example. So if I want to make it negative, I add not plus to plus the verb in the base form. Clear, people? Clear, clear, clear.
Teacher,
Yes.
so when we use no, the verb form is gerund and not is a infinitive verb.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because it's a different kind of no, and it's with certain phrases. When this not is when we are going to make a negative statement. okay? Something that is negative statement. For example, when I say no sense, it makes no sense. Es diferente o no es correcto decir it makes not sense, porque ese not es de negación, ¿ok? El otro no es diferente. It makes no sense, so it's different. Here I am making a negative sentence, so I say I told you not to do that. In that case, I use it with not. Okay, Angelica?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Infinitives without to, okay? So we can also have the infinitives with to and without to. Now we're going to see when we use the infinitive but without to. Infinitives without to are used after modal verbs. I can't wait for the weekend. I will call you. I never say I can't wait. I will to call you. I might to come. No, this is something that you already know. Okay, after modal verbs, or I don't say I must to be on time. No, 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 no. I say I must be. I can't wait. I will see. We might go. He should wait. Okay, so no to. You must have been waiting for a long time. I don't say you must to have been. No. So I use the infinitive but without the preposition to. Okay, and if it's the infinitive, then the verb must be on the base form. Si es un infinitivo, pues el verbo debe ir en forma base. Así estemos hablando de tercera persona, no le debo agregar nada al verbo. No ese pasado, no, nothing. That is infinitive. After, had better, or would rather. We'd better go home now. Or I'd rather watch a video than go to the cinema. So yo no digo I had better to go, or I rather to watch. No, 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 no. So that is the infinitive without to. After let's, make, and help. She's the kind of person who really makes you laugh. Of course, we can have here an object. Aquí podríamos tener un objeto de la oración que es el que recibe la acción. En este caso sería you, makes you laugh. And it wouldn't change the meaning, y no me cambia el sentido de la oración o el orden o el infinitivo, no, nothing, okay? So she's the kind of person who really makes you laugh. Yo no digo makes you to laugh. No, makes you laugh. When I was a teenager, my parents never let me stay out late. Not let me to stay. Let me stay. Can you help me carry the suitcases to the car? But after the verb help, we can also use to. This is possible here. For example, can you help me to carry the suitcases to the car? So in this case, after help, después del verbo help, es que se puede utilizar también con el to, okay? Can you help me to carry? Can you help me to do this? Or can you help me do this? Okay, but always with infinitive, pero siempre con infinitivo, okay? Good. Clear? Are we good?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I
very
believe that
good.
is to practice and read and use to in our lives to
Yes.
learn that.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
it's similar, no? In some cases, it's too similar.
Yes, in some cases there are similarities, and this is a topic that we do not study only for a class and then we're done. No, this is something that it takes practice and practice and practice. Okay, good. We are about, we finished with this. And here I have extra practice. You guys have any questions so far related to this topic? Any question that maybe something that it's a lot of information. I know, Stephanie, it's a lot of information. However, this topic, durings and infinitives, maybe it's not something that it's new for you. This is something that we have been learning throughout our process. And this is something that sometimes we do it just because we have it in our mind. For example, we know, siempre hay algunas cosas que hacemos ya de manera mecanizada por la práctica y porque en nuestro proceso hemos venido aprendiéndolo. Entonces, este tema de gerundios e infinitivos, si bien no es algo que sea de pronto nuevo para ustedes, sí es algo que de pronto hay que estudiarlo porque todo va a depender del primer verbo, ¿cierto? Entonces hay cosas que hay que reforzar o hay que practicar constantemente, pero no es algo que se aprenda en una clase o en dos. It takes practice. Toma práctica, toma tiempo. So relax, no se me estresen de, ay, no, es que lo voy en una clase o en dos y ya lo tengo que memorizar y aprenderlo. No, it just takes practice. Incluso algunas cosas ya lo hacemos de manera mecanizada porque lo hemos aprendido en el transcurso de, pues, de nuestro proceso de aprendizaje, por ejemplo, con ciertos verbos. Por ejemplo, con el verbo want, que es un verbo demasiado común. So we say, oh, I want to. Y ya lo hacemos de forma mecanizada porque es algo que ya sabemos. O
With
después
a
de,
start.
sorry?
With a start.
Yes, start.
I start working.
Yes, I
Example.
start working, exactly. Also with after certain verbs, después de ciertos verbos como el like, el enjoy, el hate. So we know, sabemos que después de esos verbos puedo utilizar el ing, right? Que hay algunos verbos que son flexibles como el like, I like to work or I like working, son flexibles, pero no siempre, right? No todos son así. So this is something that takes practice, como todos los temas que hemos estado viendo últimamente. Práctica, it's practice. It's not a difficult topic. Probablemente sean temas de pronto extensos, pero no son temas complejos. People, we're going on a break. Vamos a ir al descansito, okay? We're going to have a short break, nuestro pequeño y corto descanso. And after our break, we're going to do practice. Y después del descanso, se viene la práctica, okay? Que en la práctica de pronto surgen preguntas o de pronto aclaramos cualquier temita por ahí que no nos haya quedado muy claro. So see you at 7:40, a las 7:40 nos vemos. Thank you guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. We are back. It's time to continue with the last part of our session. So now in this excerpt or in this part of the class, we are going to do practice. Okay, we're going to practice this topic. And I am going to hold on. I am going to we're going to complete this exercise individually. Okay, first we're going to do an individual practice, then we're going to listen and we're going to check. Okay, so is it clear, guys? Exercise 1A. Complete the quotes below with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Individually, then we check, and then after this, we are going to do a group practice. Clear, people?
Yes, sure.
Okay, very good. Please start. Let's do number one together, okay? So we have here a celebrity. Let me zoom so that you can see better. A celebrity is a person who works all his life, and then we have here become. Become well known. So a celebrity is a person who works all his life to become a celebrity. Infinity of purpose. El infinity of purpose que vimos uno de los últimos, como para el propósito. Una celebridad es una persona que trabaja muy fuerte o que trabaja toda su vida para ser reconocida. So the purpose is to become well known. So here we use the infinity of purpose that is with to, okay? To become, let me change the color here. Here. To become. Oh, let me make it smaller. To become. It's a person who works all his life to become well known, then wear glasses.
Preventing.
If infinity of purpose or not?
Infinity because it's a purpose.
Infinity of purpose because
Infinity.
it is a purpose. Yeah, so to prevent people. So why does he wear or why does she wear glasses, dark glasses? For a reason. What is the reason or what is the purpose? To prevent people from, and then here we have a preposition from, and then we have
Recognizing.
the from recognizing
Yeah.
him. Yes, very good. Excellent. Very good. Recognizing him. A celebrity is a person who works all his life to become well known, then wear dark glasses to prevent people from recognizing him. This is from Fred Allen, which is a comedian. Okay, so then we are going to continue. Let's do number 4. We have the verb be. A star was never as much fun as. dream, and then about, a star. So the first one.
Being.
Being, because
Being.
it's the subject of the verb. It's the subject of the sentence, sorry. Being a star, here, be is acting as the subject of the sentence, so we need to use the gerund. Being a star was never as much fun as, we have a preposition,
Dreaming.
as dreaming, yes, as dreaming about. And then we have another preposition.
About being a star.
About being a star, yes, about being a star. Okay, very good. So please continue with the rest, guys, please.
Be.
You continue with the rest, okay? And then we check. Oh, how do you ask the question? Are being and being pronounced equal? No, they aren't. So being, this is with short E. This is con with short E vocal corta, being, are being. And then this one is being. And you need to pronounce the N and the G at the end, okay? The G is very soft. Esa G es muy cortita, right? But we need to pronounce it. If you ever are wondering, si alguna vez ustedes se preguntan, how do I pronounce this word or how do I pronounce that other word, you can go to Oxford Dictionary. This is, I mean, are more dictionaries, of course. There is Cambridge Dictionary, Longman, but Oxford is the one I always use because I don't know, because I like it. It's really good. And then you can also find information here. So you could say, okay, let's look for being, okay? And let's find the pronunciation. So here it says what part of a speech it is. So this is a verb. And then we have British pronunciation and American pronunciation. So if you're ever wondering, how do I pronounce each of them? Then you can, click here.
Bean.
Being.
Ben.
Or Ben, okay?
Ben.
Ben, okay? These are, these are pronounced the same way. But we can also look for this one. And as you can see, they are pronounced differently. So here the N and the G is, it looks like an elephant. Esta consonante en fonética parece un elefante, ¿cierto? Parece la naricita de un elefante. Y esta es la forma de pronunciar cuando tengo una N y una G pegaditas, ¿ok? So, bang. Que la G es más bien como suavecita, como por ahí pasa una G, pero no es no es el sonido muy fuerte, ¿ok? So, bang, bang, que por ahí aparece, ¿ok? It's very soft. And then British and American.
Being.
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 And then you need to make the vowel more, or you need to do it longer. Esos dos puntitos al lado de la vocal me indica que el sonido debe hacerse largo o más largo, okay? So remember, we have long vowels and short vowels. Tenemos vocales largas y vocales cortas. So, si una vocal se debe pronunciar de forma larga, en la fonética me va a indicar cuál sonido vocal es largo por los dos puntitos, okay? Good. And here you can check in this dictionary, in this Oxford, you can check the phonetic transcription, and you can also check the pronunciation. Okay. Good. Did you finish number 3, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's check number 3, or question, or sentence 7, 8, and 9. So for question for space number 7, for blank, if you don't want forgotten
To be forgot.
yes, very good. If you don't want to be forgotten, because after want, después del verbo want, we need the infinitive with to. Necesitamos el infinitivo con to. Want to be. If you don't want to be forgotten, as soon as you are dead, either write things that are worth with expressions. Yes, worth reading. Very good, very good. That are worth reading. Excellent, guys, that are worth reading. Or do things that are worth
Writing.
writing about. Yes, yes,
Writing.
yes. Writing about. Mm-hmm. Did you finish the next one?
No, teacher.
No, not yet. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Remember that the next one is an adjective, right? Kind is an adjective. Remember, if we use, what do we use? Gerund or infinitive after the adjective. So remember the rules. Okay, let's check the next one. A writer's pen is the best kind
To have.
to
To
have.
have.
Yes, it's the best one to have. It is enough
To get.
To get.
Yes, it is enough to get you a good table. Get you a good table in the restaurant, but not enough. Remember when we say this after adjectives, here, here with the adjective. like not enough or too or something. So after the adjectives, we use the infinitive. So the next one, not enough.
Mean.
To get
To mean, not enough to mean that you are interrupted while you are eating. Very good, guys. Do you have the next one or not?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you
Yes,
have that
teacher.
one. I don't want
To achieve.
to
I don't
achieve.
want to achieve. Yes, after want, we need to use to. To achieve immortality through my word. I want
To achieve.
Yes, I want to achieve it through what?
Not
Not
dying.
dying.
Through
Dying.
not dying. Very good. Through not oh sorry, through not dying. Very good. Very good. Through not dying. Number 16. Do you have the next one?
Being a
Being
sex
Being
a
a sex
sex
symbol.
symbol.
Yes, being a sex symbol was rather like
to be
To.
after the verb like.
Being,
like
Yes.
being.
being a
Yes.
convict.
Yes.
Teacher, and why not to be?
No, rather like being. After the verb like, we use being. After the verb like,
Like
we use.
always like is after like always is.
It's the more common one. Is the most common one. However, we can also use a to, but it's more common with ing. So being a sex symbol was rather like being a convict. Good. And then the next one, the last one, there is only one thing worse than
Being talked.
being talked. Yes, than being talked. Worse than being talked about, and that is not
Being
yes.
Talked.
There is only one thing worse than not being talked about, and that is not being talked about. Oscar Wilde, he's a playwright. Okay, guys. Yes.
The last one, it's only being, no option to be.
No, being. Worse than being.
Why, teacher?
Because we're using adjectives. So there is only one thing worse than, this is an adjective. And well, that's an interesting question, actually. De hecho, es una pregunta interesante. After certain adjectives, después de ciertos adjetivos, utilizo el to, right? O la forma base. However, here we are also using it as the object of the sentence. Aquí lo estamos utilizando como objeto de la oración. There is only one thing being worse than being talked about. Okay? Ese es el objeto de la oración. Por ende, cuando lo utilizo como object de la oración, lo uso con ing. Okay? Remember this one, the very first here, gerund as a subject or object of the sentence. Okay.
Yes, teacher, but my question is about the last one.
That not being, oh no, because
Yes.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same sentence. It's the same thing. So it will be weird. It will be weird to hear using than being, and then that is not to be talked about. Not that being talked about. It's the same sentence and we are using the same structure. La misma oración, estamos utilizando la misma estructura. So debe haber como un agreement. Debe haber un agreement entre un verbo y el otro. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good. People, we are going to do some practice, okay? This practice, we are going to do it from my English lab. So we are going to open my English lab, please. You guys are going to work in groups, and I am going to grade this activity, okay? Do not stress out, do not panic if the sentence is correct, it's incorrect. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to give you a good grade. What I'm going to grade here is your effort, okay? Is your effort and it's your practice. No se estresen si de pronto alguna les queda incorrecta cuando yo les pida como, okay, show me the results, muéstrenme los resultados. I'm not going to focus, no me voy a enfocar tanto en el resultado obtenido, en la calificación. Me voy a enfocar más es en la práctica, ¿ok? En la práctica y que ustedes estén como hablando y diciendo, ok, I think it's this, pero remember esto, remember this and that, remember the teacher said, or let's take a look at this example, or I think it's this one, or I believe it's this one, okay? That is the most important thing for me. So we are going to do 2 activities, okay? I will show you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the first exercise is very short. In the first one, you are going to practice, let me share my screen. Infinitive. Yes, this one. Can you see the screen or not?
Yes, we can.
Can you see can you see my English lab activity 3?
Yes, everything.
Okay, perfect. So this one is complete the gaps with the verbs in box with or without to. Okay. So this is basically infinitive, of course, but we're going to practice infinitive with to or without the preposition to. So in the first one, the president's plane is expected to land at 9:30. So you are going to use any of these verbs from here: answer, believe, be, borrow, come, eat, find, go, land, offer, read, see, suggest. Well, and then you're going to decide if you're going to write it with or without to. Thank you for the advice about Jess. Your comments really made me what? Really made me answer, really made me believe. Your answer really made me borrow, find, eat.
Think.
Think, okay. So without to, right?
Yes, without.
Why?
I don't know, my mind has sense.
Because your mind has it already. Because you don't think about the grammar. You just have it in your mind. Okay. Because after the verb made, remember when we were saying that after the verb let, make, and help, we use it without to. Okay, so I'm going to upload this PowerPoint presentation from today's to the Google Drive folder. Okay, so let me here. I'm going to upload it. Oh no, this one. I'm going to put it here. There you go. So here you can find the PowerPoint presentation from today's class. You can open it. You can go there, visit the PowerPoint presentation if you have questions, or you can call me as well. You can, I'm going to be visiting all the groups, of course. So if you have doubts, if you have questions about one activity, you can let me know and I will visit your group and I will help you clarify your doubts. Okay, guys, clear? That is
I
the
got a
first.
question.
Yes, what's your question?
Teacher, the grade is going to be in group or is going to be
Yeah, no,
individual?
it's gonna be in groups. It's gonna be in groups.
Okay, teacher, because I don't have my computer right now with me, so I'm not able to log in into my English lab, but I'm going to help my group.
Yes, perfect. That's perfect. Okay.
Okay.
We can also do it in negative. For example, let's take a look at the next one. It says, I passed a Maria in the street today, but she pretended me. She pretended
To
what?
see me.
Not to see me. Wait, she
Okay, the
pretended
negative.
not
Yeah,
to,
not to
yeah,
see.
not to see me. Yeah. She pretended to see me. No, I mean, it doesn't sound correct. So she pretended not to see me. So here, after pretend, we need to use the infinitive with to. However, if it is a negative, we place it before the infinitive. So pretended not to see, okay, or not to see me. Good. So that is the first activity. That is the first one. And then I am going to give you another one that is one exercise that it's similar to hold on, opening activity 5. Yes. So here, guys, this exercise, it's very similar to the exercises that we work during the tests, right? These ones. And here it's rewrite the sentences so that the meaning stays the same using the word in bold. Ese es un tipo de ejercicio que ustedes siempre han tenido en los exámenes. ¿Okay? Algunos ya lo han trabajado, algunos saben el tipo de ejercicios, para otros de pronto hay que reforzarlo un poco más. That's okay, si ustedes lo consideran, whatever you think. So in here, in this exercise, the words, Daniela, I know sometimes it can be really like confusing. Some other it's pretty easy. Algunos otros es fácil. So here we need to rewrite a sentence using the word in bold. This is a word so that the meaning is the same. So we have, I read this article and I read this article and I didn't look up any words in my dictionary. So I read this article without looking up any words in my dictionary. So you can use the same verb here because it applies. I mean, you can also use it. But here I am using the preposition without. Remember that after certain prepositions, we use ing. Después de ciertas preposiciones como at, without, with, utilizamos el ing, right? So aquí el look up, el verbo look up, debo en esa segunda escribirla con ing. I read this article without looking up any words in my dictionary. Now, in this sentence, I'm expressing exactly the same as the first one. So that will be correct. Number 2, in the summer, you shouldn't go out in the midday sun. And then we have here the verb avoid. So in the summer, what? In the summer, you should
Avoid.
avoid. And then after avoid, what should
Going
we do?
out in the
Yes,
Going out.
very good. Excellent. Going out in the midday sun. Very good. Excellent, guys. In the summer, you should avoid going out in the midday sun. Perfect. And then you continue with the rest. Okay. So we have 12 questions, but you're going to work in groups. So it should be not that difficult for you. So remember, it's activity 5. Activity 5. And activity, let me double check here. Activity 3. Activity 3 and activity 5. Very good. Clear, guys? Clear, clear, clear? Yes, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. I am giving you the access to share screen. So please, one person per group needs to write or needs to share a screen so that all of you can see the sentences. If you want to do it individually, you can do it. I mean, not individually. Of course, you're going to work in groups. What I mean is that if you want to do it, you are going to work together in one screen, one exercise for all of you. But if you say, for example, okay, in my group, Diana Lozada is sharing a screen. We're doing the exercise on Diana Lozada's screen and activity. That's good. However, I feel that I want to do it in mine as well. You can also do it, okay? But you need to work in groups. However, if you want to do it in your my English lab exercise as an extra practice or because you want to practice writing, you can also do it, okay? But I'm only going to grade one. I'm only going to grade one of them, okay? Because I can't grade all of you individually, so that's why I'm grading you in groups. Clear, guys? Clear, clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is anybody connected twice? Somebody twice? Nope. Okay. So let me. Okay. Okay, please join, guys.
like a trim.
Okay, yes.
To find the information you need for your project. ¿Listo? Hi, teacher.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Good teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
everything clear and good so far?
Teacher, I have a question
Yes, what's your question?
with the number
What
10.
exercise are you doing? Exercise number. Okay.
Number 3.
Okay. And then you have a question with number
Line number
10?
8. Is it
No,
really
10,
necessary?
10 teacher, because I say, I thought that I will say for that, I understand your problem, but I really don't know what suggesting. They say what to suggest, but
Yeah.
now I don't know, is what I think.
No, it's what to suggest. So first, let's go with question number 8. That is, I think it was Frey's question. I think it says is it really necessary? So what part of a speech is necessary? So necessary is what?
You said the
Adjective, verb, a noun, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjunction. What part of a speech is necessary?
that's a noun, no?
Hold on. I have somebody in the waiting room. I'll go back in 1 minute, okay? In 1 minute, I'll be back.
Okay.
Hello, Joely. Do you have a group? Oh, Joely cannot hear me. Hello, Joely. What's your group?
4, profe.
Group number 4 with Diana, Natalie, and Sarai.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Please join the group.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of the document.
Okay.
No,
so
creo que es, is it
I'm
really
back.
necessary to read? Creo que es correcto
back.
decir is to read. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
back, guys. Okay, number 8. Is it really necessary? What part of a speech is necessary?
The reading.
Well, is it necessary to read? Is it es necesario
read.
leer? Is it necessary to read every page of the document? It'll take ages. Nos tomará años. Yes, I mean, yeah, ages. Exactly. Is it necessary to read? We can also say here that that it's the purpose. Is it necessary? Well, we could say, is it necessary to read? ¿Es necesario qué? Necesario leer. What is the purpose? Is it necessary to read every page of the document? It'll take.
It's about the purpose, yeah, to
Yeah,
read
it's the
every
purpose.
page.
Oh,
Very
the
good.
purpose. That's the question. Yeah, you say that, teacher.
Yeah, okay, very good. And then let's go with question number 10.
I understand your problem.
But I don't know what did we say about a word like where, when, somewhere, anywhere? We said that after those words we need to use the infinitive with to.
With 2, yeah.
Yes, it is
With 2.
in the PowerPoint presentation. When I say I don't know where to buy you flowers. I don't know where to or I don't know what to buy you for the present, or there isn't anywhere to buy the newspaper. So after those words like to, where, when, we need to use to. Okay? Or the infinitive.
Okay.
The infinitive. Let me
Number 5th.
Number 5. I think I will
Yeah.
buy Tisa some flowers. I'll buy her some flowers to thank, to
It's a
thank her.
purpose.
Yes.
It is
What
a
is the
purpose, yeah.
purpose? What is the purpose for the flowers? To thank her for helping with
Thank her
Kim's
for
party.
helping.
Yes,
Okay.
I think I'll buy some flowers. Compraré algunas flores. ¿Para qué? Para agradecer. Para agradecerle por ayudarme. So I think I'll buy Tisa some flowers to thank her for helping with Kim's party. Okay?
Okay. So we can set it now to submit.
Hold on. Let's pay attention to number, I think it's, hold on, number 11. Let's pay attention to number 11.
Okay.
So
Roy's Cafe is
Roy's
fine.
Cafe is fine.
But
But wouldn't you rather go somewhere special for your birthday? So remember, let me see if I can share my screen here. Hold on. I'm going to interrupt you sharing your screen. I don't know if you can see mine.
Yes, I can now.
Okay. Here. No, then infinitive purpose. This one, after, without to, after, with better, or I'd rather. Okay, after this I'd rather, we need to use the infinitive without to. Okay, infinitive without to.
Okay.
So here we would say, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then you can
now I'm
share
gonna
your
share.
screen. Yes, there you go. So roller cafe is fine, but wouldn't you rather go somewhere?
Go, ¿cierto?
Yeah.
Go. Okay.
Okay.
It goes in infinitive without to.
Yeah, without
Not
to.
in gerund.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. After rather.
Go.
Okay, can I see number 1, 2, 3 to see if it's correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. To answer. To think. Mm-hmm. Okay, pay attention to number 7. I'll let you. What do we say? That after some verbs like let's, help, make, after those verbs, we use the infinitive without to. I mean, we also said that after
let you borrow, yeah.
yes, let you borrow.
Makes you.
I'll let you borrow the car as long as you promise. After promise, we use to. I promise to call you. I promise to be. I promise to come.
Okay.
Necessary to read. Yeah.
Angry, can I get you something to eat?
Very good.
I understand what to suggest. I'd rather go.
Okay.
I have
had
threatening
a
to
row
cut.
with Tom's brother, and now he's threatening. Oh, I have had a row with Todd's brother. What is the meaning of a row? Had a row, or what do you think it means?
To have a row like mm, I don't know, like a fight, a scandal, or something like that.
Yes. So I have had an argument with someone. So I have had an argument with Tom's brother, and now he's threatening me. Me está amenazando de venir a mi fiesta o de no venir. Remember
To come,
that
no?
he's
Not to come
not to
to our wedding.
come. Yes.
I thought that he was going to make a problem not to come.
No, not to come. He's threatening. Me está amenazando de no venir. He's threatening me not to come to our wedding. So not to come.
Okay.
And to tell you not to offer.
Why did
Excellent.
you use the internet to find info? Okay.
Yes, to find information, tell infinity of purpose. It's not easy for me to tell you this, but we have decided not to offer you. Perfect, guys. Excellent job.
Mm.
Okay, now, very
Thank you.
good. Thank
And
you.
now activity
5.
number 6. Number 5.
Number 5. Guys, I'm going to visit groups. So if
Okay.
you need me, if you need help, let me know, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
thank
teacher.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Okay.
Letter B
Hello.
is threatening.
Hello.
Go.
Hello, guys. How are
Hi,
you doing?
teacher.
Hi,
Offer.
girls.
Hi, hi.
Offer.
We are
Offer.
correctly.
Offer.
No.
Offer.
Mm,
Pero muy
okay.
rápido.
Ay, sí
Okay.
que oyen tus ayes.
Yes, sí.
Ay, no.
Okay,
sí.
let's go to the wrong one. Vamos a ubicarnos en las incorrectas, okay? So I'll let you borrow the car as long as you promise. After promise, after that verb, we use to. For example, when I say, oh, I'll promise to call you when you come back, when I land, I promise to be at the party. I promise to
To
finish.
come,
Yes,
but
to
to
come.
come,
But
but
we have to go in the nets and it's round 2.
No, it's impossible.
to come
Yes.
is wrong because not is the verb. In the first time we write to
Yes,
come,
we used to go in the first time
and there was a mistake in to come.
Oh, no. Cause in 11 it's different. In 12 is different. Guys, we're in number 7. We're in number 7.
Yes, 7.
yes, but we using number 7 to go in the first time and
To go. Sí,
look,
to
look
go.
at this
No.
one.
But guys, I'm not saying that the verb is go. I'm saying
Correct.
to come. To come.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, teacher says.
I'll let you borrow the car as you promised to come. Careful with
Okay,
it.
teacher. Okay.
To come.
Mhm.
I'm going to try it again.
Oh,
this
hold on. No. Sorry. Let me go.
Come, not is the verb.
No, it's not the verb. I was just checking the verb. Sorry, guys. It was my bad. Mi error. Just como ustedes tenían el come ahí, yo dije, oh no, pero es que después del promise se debe utilizar el to come. Pero luego leyendo la oración yo dije, no tiene sentido. To be. To be
careful.
To be careful with it. Guys, hold on. Tengo a Angélica en la sala de espera. Tengo que preguntarle en qué grupo estaba. Ya regreso, okay? In 1 minute. Hello, Angélica. What was your group? Do you remember your group?
Hello, teacher. Yes, it's group 5, but I think that maybe any of my partners are in the group in this moment.
Oh, who was working with you? John?
Mayras
Mayra.
and John.
Mayra, who? Mayra Plata? Mayra
Both.
Plata? Oh, both Mayras.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then was John working in the activity or not?
In the first time, yes, but then no.
Okay.
I don't know if they have problem with the computer.
Probably. So I'm going to send you to another group and you are going to join them, okay? You're going to let them know that I sent you there. I'm visiting the groups. However, right now I am in group number 2. So let them know you're going to work with Diana, Joely, Natalie, and Sarai, with the girls there. Please, Angelica, let them know that you are going to join the group now, okay?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Good, thank you. Hello, John.
Hello, teacher. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me
Um,
neither. I don't know what happened.
I suddenly appeared here.
Yeah. No. It's okay. So I don't know why that group disappeared. So I need to resend you. I mean, I resend Angelica to another group, and now I'm going to send you to another group. I'm visiting all of the groups, but I'm going to send you to group number. I'm going to send you to group number 3, and you're going to let them know that I sent you to that one. Okay. You're going
Right.
to let them know that now you're going to be part of that group, and I am going to visit that group in a little bit because I'm visiting other groups and I'm helping your classmates. So please
Sure.
join group number 3. Thank you. All right, girls, I'm here.
Teacher, why the last sentences and 12 is wrong?
Okay.
We used
Okay.
to come here and
No, that's okay.
here. No?
But let's pay attention. Let's analyze the sentence. In number 12, I have had a row with Todd's brother, and now he's threatening. I have had a row. It's like I have had a fight or an argument.
With S. He's
No. Nope.
Oh.
It's easier than you think. Es más fácil de lo que ustedes imaginan. Eso, pongámosle sentido y lógica un poco. En la número 12 dice, I had a row with Todd's brother. He tenido un inconveniente con el hermano de Todd. Y ahora le está amenazando de venir o de no venir a nuestra boda.
Not
Not
to come.
Not to come.
Y acá es not to.
Pero
No,
también
no,
podría
no.
ser venir, profe, porque si viene me hace un mal rato, ¿no?
I mean,
Yes,
it
teacher.
Le
makes
habíamos
sense.
metido
come.
a esa oración, le habíamos metido ed, ing, to.
No, not to offer, not to come.
Ah, yes.
Perfect.
Ay, claro, yo sí decía, pero es que ofrecer un trabajo es algo positivo.
No,
Sí.
not to offer.
Negativo.
Not to offer the job. I told you, por eso les hice el ejemplo de la
Ay,
número 2.
espere, ¿será que podemos tomarle pantallazos de arriba? Qué pena. Vamos a bajarlo para que yo le tome pantallazo.
I did
Sí,
number
sí.
3 en clase. En clase les hice el número 3 para decirles que también podemos utilizar negativo, right? And I said not
Yes,
to
teacher.
see. You could do it. Okay, girls, continue working in exercise number 5. I am visiting the groups, so if you need me, let me know. Okay, I'm visiting the groups.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thanks, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
To clarify our doubt.
Of course, no problem.
To stop.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, teacher.
Hello,
How are you
teacher.
guys doing? Why are you doing activity 4? Did you finish 3 and 5?
No.
Oh my God.
We are in the 4.
We had to do activity 3 and 5.
We do 3 and 4.
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay. How was exercise number 3? How was it?
I guess that it
Mm,
was
it's
easy,
simple.
but we misused the negative form for the
Oh, like not to
Uh-huh.
come and not to offer.
yeah.
Yeah, and those ones you just have to like be extra careful and try to understand the context of the sentence. And then it was easy. I mean, it wasn't like that hard. So let's take a look at exercise number 4 that you are working. I mean, you weren't supposed to do that one, but since you are working with it, let's check. Do you want to check number 4 or do you want to start working with number 5? Whatever you guys prefer.
I would like to check number 4 in order
Yes,
to
I
Okay.
choose.
know
Okay. No
if
worries.
we
So
if
let's
we
go.
if we did that well.
Well, how?
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Let's go back. Let's click on back. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
Yep, there we go.
Uy.
The Prime Minister was asked
Okay.
today how he plans to deal with growing crime amongst teenagers. He believed that it is important
To
es importante to create, yes, infinity of purpose, el propósito,
And to
infinity of
provide.
purpose,
Yes.
and to provide more opportunities for them to get work, right? Good. So infinity of purpose, two. Very good. At the same time, he thinks that we should be sending, be sent, or to be sent. So first of all, there is one that we can eliminate. Hay una que podemos eliminar de una. ¿Cuál es?
Sending, be sending.
No, que podemos eliminar. Like it
The
doesn't
last
make
one.
sense. The last one. Why?
To be sent.
Because
Because
we have a modal verb,
because
and
we have a
after
modal
that we
verb.
have to use a
Yes.
verb without to.
Excellent, excellent. So we should to be, no, never, ever. So we should be, right? So we have two options now. Be sending, or be sent. We should be sending young criminals to prison. The other one doesn't make sense. La otra no tiene sentido. Be sent. No. Like be sending. We should be sending. For example, when we are talking about like advice, you should be working, you should be studying, you should be doing exercise, you should be sleeping. So always with ing after you should be. When I'm talking about, I'm giving advice, okay? We should be sending young criminals to prison for longer. The government is tough on crime, is his slogan. Parents must continue. Which one did you choose in the first place here?
Playing teacher.
Playing.
But I know
Continue
that now we have to use to play.
to play, yeah.
To play.
Must continue to play a vital role, a vital role in helping the government make our streets safer. Because after the bill help, we don't use it to, right? So remember that after verb may is to make, yes, help and let's. We don't use it to. We need to use the verb in infinitive, but without to. Después de esos tres verbitos. Aunque con el verbo help también lo puedo utilizar el to play. Okay. For example, can you help me to carry? Can you help me to do this? Pero es más común con con el infinitivo sin el to. Okay. So in helping the government make our streets safer. Then the government is also considering introducing or to introduce a curfew in some city centers to stop young people
Introduce.
At the beginning,
introducing. The government is also considering introducing a curfew in some cities, toque de queda, curfew, in some cities to stop, infinity of purpose, el infinity of purpose, ¿para qué? Oh, para parar, to stop young people being out in the streets after 11 o'clock, when most serious crimes happen. Good.
teacher, sorry.
Yes, Hara.
I want to understand how it's possible that after a verb that is in ing form, we can use also a other verb in ing form. Like we
Okay.
can see in that in this example.
Okay, because the government is also considering introducing, because this introducing is is working as the object of the sentence. El
In this
Ah,
case,
okay.
the
yes.
verb
So
Okay.
is.
no, it's also considering, está considerando o meter, introducing a curfew o implementar, right? So, está considerando cuál es el objeto de la oración, qué es lo que ellos están tratando de implementar.
Okay, teacher, because instead that you use, for example, to, significaría para introducir. It's different, the meaning.
Yes, introducing, to
Okay, okay.
introduce, yes, very good. Guys, we're about to finish, and I have to visit another group. So please continue. We have only 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. If you want to take a look at exercise number 5, you can do it. If not, that's okay. I'm going to visit another group because time is short. So thank you very much for your hard work.
Okay, thank
Hello, guys. How are you doing
Perfecto.
here?
Hi, teacher.
How
Hello,
was it?
teacher.
How was exercise number 3? How was it?
Eh,
Was
it was
easy,
good.
very easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
We only failed 2 answers.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And what about this one?
This one.
Okay, let's check
Teacher,
number 3. All said he didn't eat the rest of chocolate. So we have the verb deny. So all said, no, all denied. Él dijo él negó. No. Él all denied. Él negó. Pero en pasado, right? All denied. Yes, denied. Eating
teacher,
the rest.
we can say also ellos say to deny eating la la la.
He said to deny. No. No, it sounds weird. Para qué decir algo o para qué añadirle algo extra cuando, you know, simplemente lo puedes decir con deny? He denied. Él negó. No, él dijo que había negado. No, eso sí lo estamos reportando más bien.
Okay.
Yeah. L deny eating
Okay,
the rest of chocolate. I'm going to visit group number 2 because they're calling me. So, and I will see you in the main session in 1 minute. Okay. Thank you very much, girls. Hello.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
So what happened?
A lot of
Eh,
things happen.
we have a question here. If like
Tickets.
this part is like the object, yes, like the object of the sentence.
Yes.
So it doesn't change.
So let me see. Number 6, right? Tickets sell out quickly, so it's useful to phone the box office to check first. So tickets sell out quickly, so it's worth phoning the box office to check first. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, teacher.
Guys, time's up, so we're going to the main session, okay? We're going to the main session. It doesn't matter if you didn't finish. Don't worry if you didn't finish.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher, we have a lot of questions about the 5 exercise.
Okay, okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Time's up, guys, and I'm not going to steal your time. Because I'm sure you're tired and I'm sure you want to rest, okay? So I am going to let you go, and tomorrow we can check, we can answer your questions, and we can continue working on these exercise for a little bit. So it will be awesome if you do the exercise. Por favor, en lo posible, hagan el ejercicio, téngalo listo para mañana y que mañana solo sea revisar, okay? Good. Are we clear?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here today. Good night, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye,
Good
teacher.
night.
Hi,
Good
teacher.
night.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.